Now, at the crash site, fans came down to check out the scene and, of course, wish Tiger Woods well.
Yeah, and they noticed just how dangerous that drive can be through that stretch of Hawthorne Avenue near Black Horse Road in Rolling Hills Estates. That's where CBS 2's Jeff Nguyen is live with his report tonight. Jeff?
And Jeff and Pat, that violent crash happened right behind me. Let me go ahead and step aside so you can get a look at the steep decline here. Time and time again, a number of people who live in this area say that this is a very dangerous stretch of road. But first, let's give you an up-close look at the vehicle that Tiger was driving.
This all that's left of Tiger Woods.
Up close, we could see the extent of the damage done to the SUV driven by Tiger Woods during a rollover crash near Rancho Palos Verdes. The SUV was going down a hill on Hawthorne Boulevard near Black Horse Road when it went off the road just after 7 a.m. Woods was the only person involved in the crash. His agent says he's been undergoing surgery for injuries to his legs, but the sheriff's department says his wounds are not life-threatening. David Olson lives in the area.
Those of us who live in the area and travel this road, we go through brakes a lot. We spend a lot of money on brakes per year because you really need to ride them as you're going down this grade.
Fans like Mario Nagasi say they had to be here because Tiger is more than a celebrity athlete. He's a Southern California native who was a precocious child that became an international icon. Tiger provided great memories between him and his father.
Tiger Woods being, part black, he wanted us to see that, there were other sports that we could play. It was just big seeing a black man, dominate this golf world.
Tiger's mixed race background has provided common ground for so many of his fans.
My daughter is mixed race, and I think that certainly seeing someone like Tiger at her young age coming up was an incredible opportunity for her to recognize that that mixed race culture, that all cultures can be inclusive in the game of golf.
And the sheriff's department says that there was a second and separate crash that took place. It was not related to Tiger's. That one was touched off by a curious person just driving by. First responders also say that Tiger did not appear to show signs of impairment when they got to him. Reporting live, Jeff Nguyen. We'll send it back to you.
Jeff, we know that this accident is currently under investigation. They have yet to come up with a cause. That will be determined later on. But are there any sort of preliminary findings as to how this happened?
I think right now they are staying very tight-lipped about what's happening. Before they basically pulled that SUV that you saw in our piece out of here, they kept the media, they kept people in the neighborhood very far away to basically preserve the scene. What we can tell you is that when you go down the road, there's a very steep decline, as we mentioned. There is a very sharp bend, and then parallel to that, on both sides of the road. On this side, on our side, going this way, there's also basically a ramp, like a dirt road, an exit ramp, if you will, for emergency situations when people are coming down the hill too fast and going out of control. Jeff?
Okay, Jeff Nguyen reporting live for us tonight.